All right, I'm here with Mike, Valdi, Greg, Dennis, Brad, and Kenny today. And we're going to revive this ancient Arctic Cat. Look at the awesome pinstriping on the hood. Valdi, how many miles are on this?
479 miles.
And how many years has this thing sat?
Well, this thing has sat for, we figure, 30 years.
Well,
30 years.
96 is
From
the last
96 to 2006.
Holy cow.
That's 3 decades. It sat in a fellow's garage in Minnetonka. It was dry, thank God. And he called me and said, I need a home for this place, or this machine. And it was time for him to let go. And I just loved all this pinstripe.
Oh, yeah, the pinstriping's
It is just
awesome.
so period correct.
The whole sled's awesome. All right, we got high hopes, folks. We'll bring you back as we rip into it.
Okay.
All right, look at this Pantera. This is incredible. Look at this seat, and it's soft. Oh, boy. And it's got... 479 miles. Valdi, is that authentic?
Yes, absolutely.
All right, authenticated by Valdi
Yeah,
Stephenson.
I got a call because, my name's all over the internet, and a fellow said, could you find it a home? And the problem was he called me in March, so I says, no way, nobody's going to buy a snowmobile in March. Anyway, so I agreed that I would be the buyer, and so anyway, I went to look at it and was very happy. It's been in the garage in Minnetonka area there for... I don't know how many years, 35 years?
Well, let's
96.
give it the sniff and find out.
Yeah.
Can you see me sniffing this?
Yeah.
It actually doesn't smell that bad.
Yeah.
It's Valdi. I'm going to say it's been in the garage since before the advent of horrible gasoline.
You go.
But check this out.
Pre-ethanol?
Pre-ethanol.
Yep, absolutely.
Oh, geez. We got the race tank in the back, the cross-country race tank.
They came that way, I guess. I was just talking with Bill Adams about it, and apparently the Panteras came double tanked.
All of them?
That's what he tells me.
I thought some did and some didn't, but that's sweet.
But everything, like even the Arctic Cat toolkit's in there.
Yeah,
Holy
it's,
cow.
It's complete and very impressed.
So
Tether?
our goal for the night is to make it run, correct?
That's
Yes.
the plan.
All right. So it's a Friday night. It's getting dark. It's 7 o'clock-ish. Let's make it run.
Yeah.
What's it look like under the hood?
Okay.
Holy crap. You're kidding me.
Yeah, cleaned up nice.
Do you have the original airbox, or is it?
Yes. I took
Really?
that off because I knew we were going to do the carbs. I'd replaced the lines, and so...
Jeez.
The airbox hasn't even had the cover.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
It's still got the protective membrane.
Still got the protectives on it.
All right. We're going to get into these carbs, but hopefully we don't find anything real bad. I mean, those look nice.
Yes.
Whole thing. I mean, this is incredible. All right. So the airbox must have hooked up on...
Yep. There's a
All right.
on the airbox.
This is too
I
clean.
believe I saw spark. I don't know. It was
Well, we're going to run it. I mean...
No, but I mean...
We have a broken kill switch is about the only problem.
I know how to unplug that.
Me too.
Okay.
All right. We'll be back. Oh, no. I mean, yeah, you can drip it on the table here, but oh, no.
Oh well, we've got the
All right.
we got the Sonic what?
The Kid Sonic 6000. So we have a legitimate cleaning issue here. I mean, this is... Unless that's Canadian maple syrup, Mike.
This isn't a Canadian sled though.
Where'd it come from?
Southern Minnesota.
Oh, boy. All right. Well,
Take a look at it. It's
we'll get to that, but we'll get it cleaned out. I've seen worse.
I did bring a set of needles and seats just in case. Probably need them.
We probably need them. Valdi's checking for spark. Got spark, Valdi?
Yeah, we do.
Oh. Tons of spark.
Yeah, good compression. I'm 142 on one side and 148 on the other.
We got spark. We'll have it running
I think
shortly.
we will.
All right, it's a new one on me and it's a new one on Mike, but you can see this metal piece is under that gasket. It's like a baffle. So we're going to have to carefully peel that up, which I don't think we can do that on camera. You guys can hear Valdi outside too. Valdi is explaining things.
Splaining.
There you go. So it's a double gasket with the metal piece in the middle. Isn't that weird?
Yeah, but it's still... Oh, there we go. Ooh.
Oh, boy.
No bueno.
We're going to give the ultrasonic a full test because that's more than Canadian maple syrup right there.
Look at this. So even the float stays underneath.
Oh, so we got to knock the pin out.
We got to knock the pin out. Oh, yeah. Needle and seat issue.
Oh, well, that's the main jet there.
Sorry.
Oh, boy.
No,
Things
are
bad.
I was looking at the needle and seat that isn't moving.
Yeah, we'll get that apart. All right, we'll grab some tools. Brad and Dennis in the Roadrunner. Friday night at Nutter Speed Shop. This happens every Friday, right?
Yes, sir.
Not quite.
Well, every other.
All right, Mike's giving it the Tommy kiss on the gas tank, and look at what's...
Lovely.
It looks like Mike is putting Canadian maple syrup through it. That is so bad. Mike, I don't know how we do this without taking the gas tank off. That is so bad.
I'd put a little gas.
Tell you the truth.
That is not running on that.
It's probably just
I'm
oil.
honestly thinking that's the two-stroke oil that's left in it. I think the gas is probably completely gone.
So in other words,
Thin it with some
if the
gas.
gas
It
all
looks like
evaporated,
maple syrup
what
to
would
me.
be left is two-stroke oil.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oops.
Mold it up in there.
But
All right, Baldy, you think we pouring gas and it runs? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Baldy, Greg,
Yeah, I would think it's just a.
pouring gas. Brad, pouring gas. Mike, pouring gas and try it.
I'm going to blow on it a little more and get more of this stuff out first.
God, I'm glad I got that on camera.
All right. Where do I dump this?
You're supposed to drink it. Isn't that rum and coke?
No.
I will show you a gas can. All right, fresh out of the Kid Sonic 6000 into the bucket of rinse water. I'm going to say we have worked a miracle. Let's get these bodies out. Now, the bodies weren't so horrible, but the bodies look great. But let's look at these bowls. Holy crap. Well, there's still a little bit in there.
Need a
So
little scratching?
I think we just need an air hose, Mike.
Everything is fresh. The whole thing would be fresh.
This one's really good. I think we just hit them with the air hose and that stuff will come off.
Maybe a little brake clean or carb clean.
A little brake clean, but much better.
Oh, yeah.
There was a lot of orange grunge floating in there.
The floats are moving, which is a good thing.
Yeah, and all the small brass stuff looks reasonable. I don't know. We'll let Mike do whatever Mike's doing with brake cleaner, and we'll bring you back. All right, we're gonna have a look at the Kid Sonic. Can you see that orange stuff? I have never, ever seen that floating on the surface of the Kid Sonic before. That is nasty.
I used some brake clean, and this is the last of that orange stuff.
You got the orange gunge out?
The orange gunge is out. Everything seems to be moving freely.
He's been putting it into paper towels, and of course, it's permitted to put it into Grandma's old heirloom table. You know, the tablecloth is a priceless heirloom itself. That's not a bath towel from Walmart. So,
All right. Well, this is the first time I've ever seen any of these kind of fancy covers.
I've never seen those. I'd call them a baffle.
Yeah, yeah. You know, they've even got like little dimples in them, so they must be to stop foaming or something.
Yeah.
Something
yeah,
like
what would
that.
be the
Yeah.
function?
Yeah, to stop foaming and to stop sloshing.
Yeah.
So
Interesting.
I think we put them back together just the way they were originally, don't you?
I am going to put new needles and seats in.
Well, yes, I'll give you that.
I'm not a big fan of 30-year-old needles and seats.
Okay, I'll give you that. But otherwise, I think all the brass cleaned up real nice.
Yeah, I'm happy with it.
I mean, look at this. We will get out the microscope and inspect and make sure that none of these jets are clogged in any way. That's not a jet. Where's the pilot jet?
There's a pilot right there.
Yeah, we'll make sure that's not clogged.
Yep.
With a microscope. But we'll go through it and fine clean everything. But I think we're going to make some carburetors, Mike. What do you think?
Well, I think we're cleaning the carbs.
Clean the carbs, buddy. All right, we got some shiny, clean carbs on there. We'll see how this goes.
Well, let's have a sip.
Clean the carbs for beer.
All right.
Put some down the
Yeah, got them open.
No, that wasn't going to help. I was hoping to cheat my way in.
Come from this side.
Yeah, no, the way the Pantera is, no. Give her a drink. We know that the first gas these carbs see is probably not going to burn.
Just well.
It's going to smell bad.
All right. Are you trying it, Valdi? Okay.
Oh, it fired.
This plant has sat for 30 years. 30 years.
It hardly smells rancid. Drive it in. It moves.
Is that normal for it to smoke that much? Oh, yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Much oil.
With what was in the gas tank, that's a miracle.
That's what it's called.
Ask Brad about that.
That's pretty good.
The gas doesn't even smell that rancid.
No.
Well, I cleaned it all out and pushed it all out, and then they even cleaned out the fuel pump. So
It smells okay.
I think, well, that's still probably real dinosaur oil in it.
Probably dinosaur gas. Probably leaded.
All the fuel evaporated out.
It's probably leaded. It came from Canada in 1979.
I didn't bring this down. This is a Minnesota sled. It actually began life in Delano, Wisconsin.
Minnesota.
Delano? Okay.
Minnesota.
Yeah,
Nope.
Delano.
Minnesota. Minnesota.
The old guy said that he had a group of about 6 guys, and they go from bar to bar, and then
Apparently, the bars must have been only a mile apart.
Yeah, right.
450 miles on this thing.
Well, sometimes you only make it to one bar and then you gotta go home.
That's true. Well,
No, so you still have to put on the breather or the air tunnel or what do they call it?
The airbox.
airbox.
Airbox is right there. We'll put it on sooner or later.
Yeah.
We're not putting it on until
Fine tuning.
it's running.
Hasn't run it.
It's running.
It's running.
Sell it as a runner. It runs. We drove it into the trailer, folks.
And it'll be at Princeton.
There you go.
6:30.
Kenny says we got here at 6:30. What time is it, Kenny?
11 minutes after 8.
And it's 11 minutes after 8, and Mike drove it in the trailer. So Mike is selling this, him and Valdi. It will be at Princeton if you're interested. Otherwise, I just want to say huge thanks to everybody for watching. Thanks for subscribing. giant thanks to the patrons. For those that don't know, we run our membership off-site on a website and an app called Patreon, and you can sign up there for $5 or $10 a month, and you get patron-only videos, and you know, you get all the videos early and ad-free. Also, huge thanks to everybody that sent us anything from a super thanks, PayPal, whatever. We appreciate all of you, and of course our sponsors. Run the sponsor bit here, Nutter. Nutter Speed Shop is sponsored by Metro Performance Fuels. Please give Adam a call for all your performance fuel and race fuel needs. He is based out of the same building as Minnesota Motorsports, near Wyoming, Minnesota. Nutter Speed Shop is also sponsored by Minnesota Motorsports. So if you need snowmobile repairs or a complete race sled build or anything in between, get a hold of Chet. We really appreciate your sponsorship, guys. Thank you. All right. So we'll see y'all at Princeton. Right, guys?
Yo!
Take care.